All right, we're live. What's going on, guys? Yokozilla here, and it is Sunday. This is my Sunday vlog, the Geektastic vlog. And I'm not gonna speed through this, but I do want to finish up as soon as I can because there's a lot to talk about, and I also want to take advantage of the Steam free-to-play weekend to get a chance to meet some new peeps on the game of choice right now, Monaco. So go on Steam, download Monaco. It's free to play right now. I just got a notification here on YouTube. Hey, look at the people saying cool stuff. Social media for the win. But it's a fun game, and you can get on sale through Monday. Monday is the first day, official day of the Masters Week, the 7th, April 7th, 2014. So you have a point of reference. I think it's like $4. It's more than worth it. It's a 4-player co-op game. I've only played 2-player, but I know that it could take up to 4 players, and it's a lot of fun. Especially if you're not a graphics whore, it's hard to describe. You gotta check it out. Just think about heists in GTA, but with a overhead view and retro style graphics, but like very stylized, kind of like Gun Monkeys or what's the other game? Showdown Effect. You'll see. Very colorful. If you suffer from epileptic seizures, you probably don't want to. You probably don't want to play it. But anyway, I'm gonna start off some music here. This is the Herzog Zwei OST, the soundtrack for a game that came out in Sega Genesis, Mega Drive, on a Master System. Back in '89. There's a precursor to this game, which I played, but I don't remember that well. I think it came out in '88. It was basically more of a beta test of sorts. It was just plain old Herzog. Zwei in German, I believe, is 2, and Ein or Eins is 1. I don't know much more past that, but yeah, just plain old Herzog was available on certain PCs. It was released by Technosoft in Japan for the MSX and the NEC PC-88. Yeah, I'm reading Wikipedia. I don't remember it that well, but apparently it had similar mechanics, but they polished it a lot more on the Genesis. This game does live on today, unofficially. Its spiritual successor is Air Mech, a game I would love to play with you guys. I'm a gold VIP on there, and I need to take advantage of all my boosts, but need some peeps to play with, so let me up on Steam, Yogizilla, and we'll jam on that together. And Monaco, right now, it is Sunday the 6th, and the free-to-play weekend's always on Sunday, which is kind of stupid. They start on Friday, and the weekend really ends on Monday, on early Monday, I guess you could say, or late Sunday. But it ends on 4 p.m. Pacific, or 1 p.m. Eastern. And Eastern is right now GMT -4 because of daylight savings. I don't know. Wherever you are in the world, I'm sure you can figure it out. But those are the times for those of us in the States. And if anyone lives in between the East and West Coast, then just figure it out. Is a one, minus +1 or -1 or 2 kind of thing. So, but anyway, now I've gone on way too much. Herzog Zwei, I keep saying Zwei. I always want to say Zwei. Herzog Zwei was one of my favorite games of all time. It was what many consider the first RTS to come out, but Doom 2 usually gets that credit, or Command and Conquer. But it also did some elements of like MOBAs, and I would say it's also the precursor of Total Annihilation, Total Annihilation, which is now kind of Planetary Devastation. There's a lot of remake, spiritual successor kind of games coming out now. I would say the Total Annihilation was groundbreaking on its own. But so yeah, I just wanted to mention that game. I've been meaning to do the Retro Friday, #Retro Friday. I'm gonna definitely do that. It's probably gonna be one of the first games I'm gonna play, along with Kid Chameleon and maybe Shinobi. I got 50 games for Sega Genesis that I got legit in the collection, and I also have a bunch of ROMs. And it's much easier to do that because I can just transition. And, if I get bored, I could do like 1 to 3 hours of just playing old games, and just do like a little potluck of classic gaming. That's gonna be fun. I can't wait. I'll definitely try to carve out that time because Fridays is also when I get the horseplay episodes up. So I'm trying to time it so that I finish the uploads early, and then I could, not bog down my network and be able to stream. So I'm gonna work out the logistics on that. Maybe upload from another computer or something, and then keep my gaming rig free. But another thing that's gonna end soon, other than the Monaco Steam free to play weekend and the sale ends on Monday. So keep that in mind. It's a different timing there, but League of Legends has Earth mode, URF mode, ultra rapid fire mode. I'm not on my A game today. I need some more caffeination, some more nicotine. Maybe that's what I need. I got some Alpine Fresh. This is one of the top selling oils and crazy vapors here in Augusta, Georgia. That's good. By the way, if you're in the area for Masters Week, let's hang out. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm down for it. You best way to reach me is at YogiZilla, and maybe we'll do a tabletop day. That's another thing, guys. There's so much to talk about this on this vlog. Yeah, tabletop day. Hashtag tabletop day. Took place yesterday, the 5th, April 5th, 2014, with Will Wheaton, Felicia Day, and other people out in LA. I hope they do something on the East Coast, but they were live streaming it, and I was watching the activity on Twitter, but I didn't watch the stream because I totally want to be there. I didn't want to feel left out. It's great. I love video games. I'm passionate about the design of them and playing them and talking about them and everything and reminiscing. Just watching the evolution of gaming, though innovation is really kind of fallen flat as of late. But indie gamers, I'm feeling good about the indie games. So yay! But tangents, OP. Tabletop games are just great. They're a great way to just unplug, turn off all the social media, disconnect from the internet, and actually socialize. For us gamers, it's important. I know a lot of times we kind of become hermits and we get engrossed in whatever we're playing, especially for MMO players. Ugh, bad, filthy habit. But another thing, I won't get too much into the tabletop gaming, but do go to ilovetabletop.com and help crowdfund season 3 of the show. I love that show, and I'm gonna definitely be voting my wallet. Though there's a lot of other investment I need to do for the Geeky Antics Network, and we are producing some new shows for our network. And All Games is going to be doing a dry run for Horseplay on the network, and putting us on the Thursday 5 p.m. Eastern slot. So keep an eye out for that. A lot of things going on. One of my biggest distractions late night, which is usually when I like to game uninterrupted and stream uninterrupted, because I'm a family man. It's the easiest time for me. And it's usually when people are, finally settling down and sitting down and watching streams. So I like the schedules and the hours I usually get to go for. But we're watching a lot of Fringe, and we're finally up to season 4. It's coming. There's only about 19, 20 episodes left overall. I forget how many are per season on the show. But got the wife into it, and it is super dope. There's some crazy stuff going on. If you have not caught that show yet, it actually does live up to the hype. It's very well produced, not just because J.J. Abrams is behind it, but they got some good actors in there. I love John Noble. I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say he plays 2 different roles on there, and the way he does it is amazing. Then Anna Torv, basically the protagonist, even though she's really skinny, she's a cutie. But she's skinny. Those dress pants do not flatter her. She's got no booty. But she plays multiple roles, and she does it very well. I meant to put on the music here, and I completely derped on it. So here we go. This is from Herzog, Zwei. Let's start it up again. This is the opening music from the game, which is why I brought up the music to begin with. We'll just play the whole soundtrack in the background. I think this game not only has some of the best gameplay ever and still holds up today, which is why Airmech is so much fun. Though Airmech missing the mark on some of the stuff, but it's really fun. Airmech focuses more on the land armor, the mechs. Let me make sure it's not too loud. There we go. But definitely check out Airmech if you haven't yet. Alright. I might scream over the music. Hope that sounds good. Yeah, this theme is called the fighter call to base. It's the level selection music. Amazing stuff. Alright, what else was I gonna talk about? Wow, the lag hits. We talked about, I guess, Herzog Zwei. Keep an eye out for Retro Friday. It's gonna be good. Hashtag Retro Friday. So I'm gonna talk about two more things. One, if you haven't already noticed, make sure you check out geekyantics.wordpress.com, our beta site for the network that we're growing out to syndicate content and help give new podcasters or existing podcasters more ways to spread their word, spread their content, and build the audience. So, you know, obviously with us, Horseplay is the flagship show for the network, for Geektastic Network Global, gang for short. But we're not about exclusivity, so you could be on multiple networks or use us as an exclusive platform. That's what we're doing. We're going to be on all games, and we're going to see how that works out. It's going to be a dry run, and hopefully we can definitely work more closely with the folks over at all games. But the next show I'm going to be producing personally and hosting as well, like, we got a few things cooking up, is going to be about game theory, game mechanics, psychology, the psychology of gaming, game design, strategy. I'm going to try to put that all together. Because I was thinking about doing just game mechanics, game theory kind of thing, kind of like the Game Theory podcast does. Problem with that, they tend to get stale because you can only do so many highly specialized, focused themes for a podcast before you run out of stuff, and then you just do filler. So I want to keep a consistent overall feel, and also switch it up a little bit, because there are a lot of tangents between like the strategy players employ and understanding the mechanics in play. If you understand the mechanics and the objectives of it, you know, the tactics and the strategy become more clear. So I think it's gonna be really fun. Oh, I love this song right here. This is one of my favorite stage songs. Listen, you hear that? The little that's that drum machine. I love the synths. I just did something. I made it unhappy. Oh man. I think I'm multitasking too much. So again, this is a soundtrack from Herzog Zwei. Hopefully you can hear me over all this. Damn, love this song. Give me chills. There is no time to lose. I think this might be. I think this is gonna be the opening song for my new show. That's awesome. I don't know. It's giving me chills. It's either this or a Mega Man song, but that's already been done. And this falls in line with strategy gaming. That's another thing we're gonna do with on the show. We're gonna. I don't know. I'm still undecided on the name. Originally, I wanted to go with Strategery, just to be funny and kind of do a Boondock Saints reference. But I kind of want a little longer podcast name, longer show name, so we could distinguish ourselves further and make sure that, you know, there's no confusion between other shows. So another thing we want to do, we're going to talk a lot about Soulforge too, because that gave me some love. So that's going to be a segment within it. But I don't know. I got a few ideas. I don't want to preemptively, you know, put it out there, but once I'm down to like 3 to 5 names, I think I'm probably gonna put a poll up on Geeky Antics. So make sure, keep an eye out for that. Or if you have some ideas of some words, some adjectives that would describe my style, the voice of our network, or the overall something that's all encompassing and really describes what we're trying to do, the spirit of it, that'd be cool. See, I like to, when I name things online, any kind of content I do, I like to combine the SEO values, so for the search engines, so we can drive traffic, but I also want something that's a very good brand too, so it's like a delicate balancing act. I think the best thing to do is to choose a catchy name and then have a keyword-rich tagline. So that's my recommendations to podcasts out there, and bloggers alike, really. People that do videos too. Those tags, yo. Love this song. You might have to blast it. I have right now the music on like 10-20%. Kind of want it drowning out my voice. But that Herzog Zwei, I always say Zwei. Oh Lord. I gotta add this to one of my playlists. I'm gonna put this in might start a new one. Video game music. I'm gonna also put this in my video game tributes and spoofs folder. And let me add a new folder. Throwbacks and retro will be in there too on those playlists. And video game loops and OSTs. Awesome. Love that. That game has such intense battles. I can't even describe it. Take it easy. If I remember, this level was the one that took place in a cave. It was an enclosed area, which is interesting. It changes because your land armor, your mech, can't fly in the cave openly because you can't go through walls. So it changed everything completely. And the thing is, just like an air mech, your land armor, your mech can turn into a ground unit or air unit, and you can have dogfights. And oh, it's so intense. I can't even start. Well, anyway, let me wrap this up. I do want to get to some gaming and some streaming. I'll be over on twitch.tv if you're watching this on YouTube, /YogiZilla. YogiZilla is my channel. And just a heads up, we will be coming back to the giveaways and reactivating them and really promoting them. Because we're about to hit some milestones. We're already hitting some milestones, and I want to keep the momentum going and also give back to the community. But again, my call to action is leave us voicemail 206-415-4987. Listen to Horseplay live on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, YouTube. If you're not already here, stay tuned for us to come out on allgames.com. Also, support our beta site, geekyantics.wordpress.com, and we're probably going to register geekyantics.net. We've got a lot of feedback from you guys. Keep it coming. Leave those voicemails. Leave those tweets at YogiZilla, at geekyantics, at Obi1x2. And the voicemail hotline, again, is 206-415-4987. I really wish I started this music earlier in the podcast. You know, probably going to rock this soundtrack again in a future vlog. Man, you saying I'm just like, I love this song. Don't forget also Monaco. You got about, according to my clock, you got about 2.5 hours. So if you want to jump on that, that's what I'm about to do. That's what I'm fixing to do. We'll jam together. So let me get this closed up and upload it. Hope you enjoyed the music on the second half of this vlog. It's obviously very distracting to me. I just there's something about 8-bit and 16-bit music that does it for me. It's like, I don't know. And again, thanks for tuning in, and leave some comments. Favorite and all that stuff that people do on YouTube. And tell your friends, be some friends. Share this through all the interwebs, Tumblr, and Google Plus, and I'm on all that stuff. Just look up YogiZilla or Yomar Lopez. Usually I'm YogiZilla everywhere. Once in a while, it forces me to use my real name. Who uses real name? It's my internet avatar. That's the only thing that matters. My alter ego. Herzog Zwei. I'm gonna let me know. Actually, matter of fact, are there any 16-bit or 8-bit games on the NES or Genesis? Maybe Super Nintendo. I'll play some Super Nintendo too, maybe. But those two systems in particular, if you want me to play them, let me know, and we'll do Retro Friday. I would love to get Sega Saturn emulator to work, and I'd play the crap out of Panzer Dragoon Saga, Thunder Force, Three Dirty Dwarves, Guardian Heroes. There's a lot of great games out there. So, again, leave voicemail with your requests for Retro Friday. Hashtag Retro Friday, 206-415-4987. And by the way, we forgot to mention this in our news on Horseplay Live, but Twitter's doing away with hashtags and a lot of the short codes. They're trying to make it more user-friendly. So, stay tuned for that. It might change things. It might make it easier for the common person, but it might suck for the rest of us. Because they're gonna probably do everything through a GUI, graphical user interface. It's gonna be quick and easy drag and drop type things, right click here and whatever. I think that's gonna really impact the mobile experience, and it's gonna screw over the third-party apps like Uber Social, which I happen to like a lot, and Hootsuite, and TweetDeck, which is pretty decent too. Hootsuite's awesome, but I don't like the subscription model. And I think that's it. Leave some comments, show some love, and I don't even know where to start. I think I'm gonna just jump straight into some gaming, stream for a little bit, then take a little break. I'll probably end up watching some more Fringe. Just gotta be honest. And I'm also beginning to feel hungry. The cereal did not really tie me over as long as I thought. Alright, guys. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Love you guys. YogiZilla, out.